Each week on this video, we'll give you 3 players changing value on the RosterWatch Dynasty Startup Rankings. I'm Alan Seslowsky, and thanks for tuning back into RosterWatch. The first player we're going to talk about today is Michael Thomas, the wide receiver on the Saints, age 28, falling down our Dynasty rankings. Previous rank, wide receiver 15. Updated rank, wide receiver 43. A surprise announcement revealed that wide receiver Michael Thomas had a cleanup surgery on his ankle in June. The initial timetable for return has Thomas out about 3 to 4 months. In 2020 startup drafts, Thomas was the unquestioned consensus wide receiver 1, routinely getting drafted in the first round in all formats. Thomas had a disappointing, injury-riddled year. Fantasy managers wrote it off as an unfortunate landmine that they stepped on in the first round, fully expecting Michael Thomas to regain his wide receiver 1 status in 2021. Draft market has been colder than expected even before this announcement on Michael Thomas. He dropped to around the wide receiver 15. The draft market is either fading him completely or proclaiming him a great value at wide receiver. Fading injury optimism is an optimal way to play fantasy football. Even if Thomas gets activated by week 8, he'll likely need a few games to get up to speed and be on the same page for whoever the new quarterback will be. The bull case for Thomas is that he did have some chemistry with Taysom Hill last year, and if you can hold him or put him on your IR, he should be a significant starter again for fantasy. The days of 115 catches in a season are likely over for Michael Thomas, but he can be an anchor player in leagues where you need to start 3 wide receivers. It is reasonable to trade Thomas on a sell low and get about 80 cents on the dollar. If you don't want to wait it out, you could trade him for players like Deebo Samuel or Devontae Smith. The second player we're going to talk about is Darrell Henderson, the running back on the LA Rams, age 23, currently rising up our Dynasty rankings. Previous rank RB45, updated rank RB25. Rams star running back Cam Akers suffered a season-ending Achilles injury in July. The direct fantasy beneficiary is going to be third-year running back Darrell Henderson. Henderson is an obvious big mover up our Dynasty rankings. There's justifiable market skepticism about Henderson's ability to be a workhorse running back in the NFL. Based on his updated 5th-round ADP, fantasy players believe that the Rams will not allocate the complete workload to Cam Akers' touches directly to Henderson. If fantasy players did believe that, Henderson would be a 1st or 2nd round pick. Henderson has flashed in the NFL over the first couple of seasons, but does not have the requisite size to be a typical every down NFL runner. At 5'8" and 200 pounds, Henderson makes for a quality slasher with big play upside. In redraft leagues, his 5th round ADP is reasonable, but in Dynasty, it's a much murkier outlook. RosterWatch is not proactively drafting Henderson unless he falls to a value. Third player we're going to talk about is Robert Tonyan, the tight end on the Green Bay Packers, age 26, currently rising up our Dynasty rankings. Previous rank, tight end 12. Updated rank, tight end 8. The case to move Robert Tonyan up in Dynasty rankings is clear. Aaron Rodgers is looking likely to play in Green Bay for the 21 season. All bets are off after that. With few exceptions, the tight end landscape changes dramatically year to year. Tunyan proved he was a favorite red zone target for Rodgers. Though Tunyan did score an eye-popping 11 touchdowns and only 59 targets, he's still a nice bet to flirt with double-digit touchdowns in 2021. Okay, RosterWatch Nation, that's it for today. Remember to like and subscribe to get notifications when we put up new video content. And leave us a comment in the video. Let us know which players you believe should be moving up and down the Dynasty Startup rankings. Until next time, goodbye.